Okay, this is the second tape. I don't know what I had to do, but I had to make some changes because maybe I don't have to move. But my computer all of a sudden was twitching, so let's see what's going on. Um, all I want to share with you today, ladies, is be careful. Don't become small minded. The thing is, don't let your right hand just go off and your left hand know what you do. And that's how it is dealing with people nowadays. People going to try to always know or try to know what your right hand is doing. But you can't let your left hand, which is the people, know what you're doing. You can't give them the figures of where you at. You can't give them your know-how of how you are going to achieve. You give them a formula to get there, to achieve. And most of the time, I'm giving you the formula to get there. Because if I give you and let you know what my right hand is doing, then you're going to always let somebody be a step ahead of you. You need to be a step ahead because you're not going to take them in the wrong direction. And you're going to lead them in the right direction. I just passed somebody and he was like on the phone talking with somebody, and I hate when men talk like that. I like people to talk positive, in a positive nature. He was saying something like being small minded. Oh, you're small minded. That touched because I heard somebody say that before, and I had to teach the lady, be careful when a man talk to you. When he's talking to others, people are telling on themselves about themselves because everything is a positive nature. There's a way to get a word across without coming and making a person feel they small-minded. That's a sense of control. If I can control your mind to make you think in a certain way, then I got control over it. I just was on the highway, and I'm on the highway now, and I'm watching as cars go by in the walkways lane. And this motorcycle came through, and you can hear the person either on the radio saying, BJ don't know what she talking about. The cops are going down, and and all this, and and I'm saying to myself, God, they don't know what they talking about because you say everybody's going down. Ain't no one going to achieve without you. But let me tell you about men. See, he ain't gonna tell you his faults, women. See, he got the right of way. His right hand know what it's doing. Because the messenger of God came and told him the message. Now you're the last one to get the message. But it ain't gonna mean that you're gonna be the last one to fall. Or that you should fall. What it means is that he is showing you what you needed to know. Because if I was not here at this particular time, I would have never received the message. But I did not let my left hand know what I was doing today. Do you understand? So my right hand, I knew right where I wanted to be. And I knew how to receive it. And men, because they got the knowledge before you, it don't mean that you're small-minded. What it means that you're on time. Now you're going to pay attention to what you heard, right? See how quickly you receive that? What do you mean? Now you're going to start reaching out. You already know the government going to try to take the police down. You already know that. But he taking you down too. You was the first one he took down. But there will be survivors. God said that. I'm not chosen survivors. If you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Now that left hand, now let me know what they were talking about. You see how quick that changed for me? Now my right hand is on the move. We already know you were deceiving. We already know the criminality was coming through. But who's overseeing? The criminality is overseeing it. So there's a balanced scale. There's no small mind when it comes to the chosen. But see how quickly the left hand let me know what the right hand was talking. So there's no small mind here, but a covered mind. And they hate that. So they try to bring you down some type of way, but they can't. You're going to survive. Why are you going to survive? Because the knowledge is always going to get to you. And there's going to be always somebody fighting for you. Last week, somebody gave me a weekly pass. I'm on a bus. I'm discussing with the bus driver saying, hey, this weekly pass is going to be over with, right? 7 days. He said, oh, the day's the 8th. I said, isn't it Tuesday to Tuesday? Isn't that 7th day? He said, no, it's the 8th. But if I don't start within 24 hours, are you counting the 24 hours? How do you know that I actually hit it within 24 hours? But let me tell you the blessing. While he was trying to look right, I didn't let my left hand know what my right hand was doing. I had people on my side already. I had people rooting for BJ already. I had people rooting for BSdiscover already. So on the bus, God said, you know what? I got a full day pass for you. You still gonna get what you want to get. You wanted that 7th day, you got the 8th. So I ain't worried about what the right man think that he got going on. Because I ain't gonna let my left hand know what my right hand is doing. Let me tell you what a friend told me. I saw him the other day. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? He say, stay alone. I said, yes. He say, we alone, but we not alone. Can I say it again? We alone, but we're not alone. You see me alone, but we're not alone. But I walk alone. See, you walking with the crowd. You showing what you got. I know where to reach you and your people because y'all together. But when you walk alone, you don't know who's with you. You don't know who's going to pop out of nowhere. Maybe pop out of your crowd and give me what I need. Because I ain't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Why? Because you see me alone. You think I'm small-minded, but I'm way wide-minded than you ever think. And this is from another guy who taught me. Because he wants to see a woman accomplish. He ain't trying to control you. He's trying to prepare you for what's ahead. See, the control man is going to try to say things to bring you down. Let it say, give BJ this message and let her know this. But how many times people thought things was going to happen and it didn't? Because something jumped in right away. And it came right from the right hand. But somebody at the right hand didn't like what the left hand was trying to do. And your right hand is standing on strong. They ain't like what they were trying to do. And I still ain't going to get around and do what I want to do. Put it back in my pocket. Where the left hand is. But I did it with my right hand. Are you getting the concept, ladies? Are you understanding? See how quickly you could be on the bridge. I remember right down there is where I had 2 car accidents. I've been talking about my car accidents all day. And that's not being small-minded, that's being wise. One involved a fire truck. And I remember the officers, I pass it every day. The lawyer sent me to them by myself. He wasn't working for me. I already knew the left hand was working for the right hand. He was working for the city, not for me. And then God allowed me to see him walking with the lawyers who was helping the city, who wasn't for me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand? See how quickly I use my hand. But this is between me and you. Nobody can get me. Not today. Ladies, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Walk alone. You're going to have to. Sometimes I'm staring right at the person who I know you got my side, and he could be right with the people in the crowd. Because when they come in, they're going to say, go get her. He going to say, you can't do. You can't do. You can't do. It's not going to happen. Not today. Because she didn't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. The mind ain't small, the mind is wise. Wise to nature and wise to time. Wise to making sure that I probably cannot trust this person, and you never see me talking to this person, so I gotta have a wise mind. You don't know who's there to protect me in times when you're saying what you're saying. I know how the enemy is coming. The enemy is going to make it known. But they ain't going to tell you in front of your face. While other men is doubting you, showing you their true colors. So now you got to raise sons who got to learn how to respect women. And to know that there's nothing wrong with you respecting a woman who's not out there trying to be up under a man, but who's trying to walk in a way and be directed in a way that is right. If he's for her, he's for her. If she don't want him, what's wrong with that? You can't direct my step, direct your own step. They're going to try to hold you down. These same men has been in the same position I am. People accusing them. Remember Van Bottom? They accused him of sleeping with boys, doing things he wasn't doing. Along with Zulu Nation, a lot of these people, the Proud Boys, a lot of them all together, making names for themselves. People saying that we're proud of you, what you done. We're proud of the noise that you made. But how did they make the noise? Did it affect you? Did it affect your family? Did it affect us as a nation? That now people are laughing at us. So what is there to be proud of? Because they let their left hand know their right hand was doing. Let us know what our nation was doing. Because they had to be proud in what they had to show off. He had to be proud on his free radio time of what they was doing. But you can't take away what is given and what is promised. Just as it is promised in the sunlight and in the ways that I promised you, that nobody will be in this video if I can show. Because it's about me and you. It's about you not being small-minded. It's about us winning. Now I'm taking people places only because I know you don't know how to get, and they're not willing to teach you, but they're willing to make you feel like you're small, like you don't have a chance. And the one who's trying to teach you, because if I could bring her down, I could keep you from my riches. Who said you can't get his riches? Who said that? Who said that they won't rob his riches away from him to give to you? Who said that? We've seen it, it's possible. But do you believe in you? Or is you as they say. And I don't want to go to, you got a great mind, you got a positive mind, and keep it enlarged and learning and detailing. And when I say detailing, learning all the details that you need to know to survive, learning your survival method, not allowing words, because words can get to you, and what they're trying to do is get to you mentally. If I can get to you mentally, then eventually I'm going to break you down physically. But if you're a strong woman and a capable, oh nah, oh nah. And but how does she do it? Half the time you ain't got to spend money. You ain't got to look for a way. Because God will make a way out of no way if you give him a chance. The universe, if you believe in the universe, has chance because the universe is made. And when you're a part of the universe and the universe is feeling that energy and you're clashing with the enemy, the universe will soon take what the enemy has and give it to you. You ever seen you walking around, birds are looking at you, the dogs aren't barking when you walk by, they're looking at you, the owner's wondering why my dog is not barking. Because everything is for you. Because, see, the universe has that magnetic energy, that law of attraction. And it is felt when the trees are, just like this tree is right now moving in the wind, it is giving its own life. It is coming to life through the wind, through the universe. And you're feeling the breeze. Do you feel the attraction? Do you feel the law of attraction? It's the law. It's science law. And it begins to be your law when you start to understand when they say getting in the matrix, coming out of the matrix. And understanding what it means when you start to see certain numbers. And when you see certain numbers, you see certain bad things happen. And then you see certain other numbers and you see certain good things happen. It's the law of attraction. It's the universe talking to you, but in numbers. And sometimes it will talk to you in figures. And sometimes you'll see figures in the sky. And then all of a sudden, that same figure that you saw in the sky, whether it's an angel, a dollar sign, whatever it is, that law of attraction becomes reality to you. Because that's the universe talking to you. There's nothing small-minded about you. And you need to know that today. If not, the universe would not have allowed me to hear what I heard, what they said about the police. We already know this is nothing new, but it don't mean, you know, they want to take women down. You know, let me talking to the men. They want y'all to start being with other men. The scientists want to go through this thing and bring women out of the. But are you willing to? You know this, but most of you aren't willing to. So what makes you think I'm willing to listen? If you're not willing to listen, what makes you think I don't have a fight? If you have a fight for your wife, for your daughter, to bear children, when scientists want to take you in another direction. We all have opinions. We all have facts. But not until things become factual, a valid argument, not invalid, where we're sure I can argue against it. But a valid argument is that, and I'm valid in what I'm saying. I know you fighting for your daughters. I know you fighting for your wife. So if you fighting for them, you fighting for the right hand. I'm a part of that life. You can talk all day, but I'm a part of that life. There's many things going to come down, but you ain't talking about your battle. You so worried about mine. I'm working on mine. Worry about yours. That's the message of the day. Do you understand me? Don't become small-minded. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing, because sometimes the left hand be fighting for you already and don't even know. I'm right. If you fighting for your daughter and your wife, fighting for me, because I have a father too. Do you believe? So come on in the battle and come on in the fight. Do your own battle, do your own fight. Be ready. And I want you to join me and keep joining me. And I'm going to keep doing videos. I'm going to keep doing what I want, because I see that it's not just you who are fighting, but we all fight to survive. I done went down in my laptop and I found certain things out that people are doing they ain't supposed to do. I'm writing my resume, people changing my resume all around. This is not me. This is not me. They want you to make it seem like you ain't got your mind together. And then you go to this post, this is not done. But isn't that the factual life? Weren't we going to be told in these times we have to worry about the internet and the things that occur on the internet? And cyber this and cyber that. And you can have the best. Because there's stars that they get into they what? They had identity theft. And they had the best what? You go to right hand again. They had the best antivirus in the world. And still, people was to do what? Identity theft. Don't let somebody trigger your mind, control your mind. And this is what I need you to do. And at that point in time, he knew what he was saying to whoever he was saying it to. But it brought me to let you know you got a stronger fight. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Walk alone. These are the times you got to be alone. You know who you got, because your enemy sleeping with you, eating with you, and working with you. Because they trying to get what you have. And what you got, guess what? You got a big mind. That mind is so expandable that the enemy is afraid. That's why you had a battle. So go and enjoy your day. Enjoy your time. Because I'll be honest with you, I already knew the situation today. But I ain't know how things were going to turn out. But if you keep that positive effect and get the negative out and keep walking, let them say what they got to say. But illustrate it to somebody, because you're going to have to teach somebody. Because that's how you push the negative off of you. Your left hand will never know what your right hand is doing. And you can always keep moving. Until next time, BS, go and discover. And we ain't worried about going down, but we're going to do what is right, right? Because they did it for them. There were times when a black man couldn't be on the radio. A black man couldn't do this. They say, But we say what? And now the same black man trying to take you down. Now what's small-minded about that? I don't think so. It took a big mind to make a change. And it's going to take you as women to stay focused and mind and let them know, address me well. When you talk to me with positive. Even on the phone, don't come to me with that negative talk. Even if you have to say, I got bigger ideas. That sounds better than saying a small mind. They're only small mind. I know you have bigger ideas. It's the way you phrase. Sometimes people go through life and people beat them down with words, and they repeat that same lifestyle. And you gotta let them know, baby, by left hand. On my right hand, know what time it is. And I don't gotta let you know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna let you know what I surely see. Until next time, BS and